One of the great soul singers of his time, Al Green is a music legend whose career goes back decades. This year, he was one of the Kennedy Center Honorees, which makes him one of the best in American arts and cultures. We sat down with him in Memphis.
Oh, baby.
At 68, his voice still seduces.
What about the way you love me?
Do you do anything to keep your voice as good as it still sounds? Nothing?
No. Some people's voice change as they get older or different ages, but mine is still about the same. I can hit higher notes now. Yeah. Only thing I do is step on my foot.
One of the great soul singers of his time, the Reverend Al Green's career has taken him from gospel to R&B and back, winning him the 11 Grammy Awards that decorate his church office in Memphis.
Now we've getting this Kennedy Honors coming up here now.
It's a pretty big honor.
When you look on the title lines on the side, it says Rose Kennedy, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, Robert Kennedy. Wow. If those people think I could really sing, wow. I never thought I would get this far.
The son of an Arkansas sharecropper, Al Green grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. One of 10 children, he performed with his brothers in the family gospel group.
You pretty much always knew you wanted to be a singer.
Oh, yeah, from my heart.
You were very determined.
Yeah.
Where did that determination come from?
I had a hard head.
You did?
Yeah, my dad says he's a hard head. He's the hard head of the family. Yeah, he'll make it because he's got a hard head. And a determination, he just won't quit.
After his father kicked him out of the house for playing Jackie Wilson records, he formed a group.
Back up and train.
Al Green and the Soulmates had a modest hit with Backup Train in 1968.
I've got to take my baby.
Then Green's voice caught the ear of producer Willie Mitchell.
So Willie said, I wonder if you could come down and look at the studio. I says, no. So I went back to Grand Rapids.
Why didn't you go?
I didn't know what he wanted, and I didn't see the vision that he saw. He discovered Al Green, I didn't. I was trying to sing like Wilson Pickett, James Brown, and all these other folks. You know, they were great people to me. Not Al Green. I mean, Al Green, who's Al Green? Come on, man.
But he changed his mind and went down to Royal Studios in Memphis, where Mitchell would push his protege.
And then he goes, Al. I said, yeah. You're trying too hard. Relax and sing Al Green. I said, yeah, but see, I don't know how Al Green sounds. I said, well, this man done made me mad. I went outside, I got my Corvette, I did donuts in the street. And I let off some steam. Then I come back in, I say, okay, now what do you want to sing? I'm not going to even try to even put no emphasis in it at all. He said, well, okay, let's see. I said, I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do. And he stopped the machine right there and he said, now that's Al Green. I says, oh God, you scared me to death. So is it all right with me?
It was 1970, and the next 4 years would be Al Green's golden era. He and Mitchell would score 8 gold singles. All of them recorded on this microphone.
Want to spend my life with you.
What was it about microphone number 9 that you always went back to it?
Willie said I sound better on number 9. So he tried to put me on 8, and that didn't work. Too squeaky. So he put me on 10, that didn't work. Too dull and flat. So he'd always go back to number 9. And I don't even know what kind of mic it was. Just number 9. Just give me number 9. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of on my own.
I mean, you had it all then.
Yeah, but I wouldn't accept that. I didn't want it all. That scares me.
What's
I
scary?
need to, well, I don't want to feel accomplished, like I've accomplished everything and so I don't have nothing to worry about. No, you got to stay hungry all the time.
At the peak of his success, after a concert in Disneyland in 1973, Green had a dream and woke up born again.
Did you ever ask yourself why it happened then, that night?
I was scared to ask why it happened in that night because I don't want nothing to change.
Yeah.
I said, whatever your will is for me, I'll accept it.
So for nearly 38 years now, the Baptist bishop has been preaching to his Memphis congregation at the Full Gospel Tabernacle Church. But he never gave up recording, and after 8 gospel Grammys, he finally won his first for R&B in 2009. That year, he also filled in at the last minute with Justin Timberlake after Rihanna and Chris Brown canceled.
Me and Justin did Let's Stay Together. And we saved the world. Not really, but you know, we like to kind of, you know, fluff on it and think, yeah, we did help out a little bit.
Do you have another album in you?
Yeah, I'm gonna make another. I'm writing one now.
Are you?
Yeah.
A gospel album, he says. After that, Al Green wants to go back to the American songbook.
Yeah.
You want to do an album of classics?
Yeah.
Now that would be cool.
Those are autumn leaves. Drifts by my window. The autumn leaves, red and gold. Yeah.
If you ever find yourself in Memphis, Tennessee on a Sunday morning, you must go to the Full Gospel Tabernacle Church and see Al Green preach and sing. It is something to make sure you put on your bucket list in your lifetime.
I can't believe you got your own private concert there. That's pretty unbelievable.
You know what? It's one of the really special things in my life to sit there and have Al Green sing.
And he sounds just as amazing as if it was
Better
in a
than
studio.
ever. Better than ever. You can see Al Green and all the recipients of the 37th Annual Kennedy Center Honors Tuesday at 9, 8 Central, right here on CBS.